everyone. Welcome to Conversations with Nicole. Well, it's time to kick up your heels with Heeled by MelRose. Melvina Spain Doiley is the owner of this shoe and clothing brand, which she launched in 2015. She is my guest today for Conversations with Nicole. So good to see you.
Nice to see you as well.
Tell me your story.
Okay, so originally Heeled by MelRose was supposed to be just a shoe boutique. When I went to grad school, I had the opportunity of meeting this wonderful lady. Her name is Katrina. And we went to lunch one day and we just had a conversation about having our own business and doing different things. And I must be talked about shoes all the time, heels, shoes, whatever it was. And she was like, you know what? You might need to do your own shoe boutique. And I was like, and she was like, yeah. And I was like, okay, which I always knew kind of like I wanted my own business, just didn't know what exactly I wanted to do. So when she said that, I was like, you know what? I love shoes. I love clothes. I love fashion, the whole nine. So originally it was supposed to be my own brand of shoes. But once I got into it and started researching, I knew it was much harder than just thinking it. It was much harder doing it by myself. So I ended up reaching out to a few vendors, of course, get my business license, Secretary of the State, but reached out to different vendors and, just put an email out there. And I had a cousin of mine who helped me with the emails, who helped me with events, helped me organize a lot of things or whatever, like prepare the emails to the vendors. Once I got approved to some of the vendors, then it just took off from there. So originally it was a shoe boutique, but the last two and a half years, I added clothing to my boutique. So now it's shoes and clothing. So
I love what you just talked about. There's a process to starting any business. You had a lot to learn, and you're actually willing to share that with others moving forward in the future, aren't you?
Yes, I'm hoping to move in that direction of mentoring to women who wants to start a business, who has a business, who is just like ready to give up. Because at one point in time, even now, some days I'd be like, oh, this is too hard, like doing it by myself. But I would love to mentor women, not just women, men as well, on starting a business, the marketing strategies, the ins and outs, the research process, how to get in contact with different vendors and different things like that. So yes, I am going in that direction.
I love the fact that while you're trying to start your own business, you're thinking about others. That's beautiful. Tell me, let's go back though and talk a little bit more about your shoe and fashion boutique. It is all online, correct? So walk me through that.
Okay, so when I first launched, I didn't have a website. So that was a process by itself. I started on social media. It was free. Yeah. So I created a Facebook page. I created an Instagram page, and it went from there. And I literally sold shoes through the DMs. Like, hey, what size do you have? And I posted and I sold it through the DM. So somebody was like, you really need to get your website up and going. So I was like, okay, yeah. But when it first started, I think people are so used to that personal connection. It was hard for them to go to the website and place an order because now everything is kind of like online, it's out there. But eventually it started working out and my website just took off. So
how would you describe your shoes and clothes?
When I first started, I had different brands of shoes. Now I only have 3 selection of shoes online, only because it's my shoe design. Yes. So they are hot. I have a platform, I have a booty, and I have a pump. And I would say it's more I would say stylish. The heels are a little high, but the clothing are versatile.
Sure.
So you could buy a piece and you could dress it up, you could dress it down, you could wear it to work, you could wear it out with your girls, a date night with the hubby, whatever it may be. So I wanted to sell pieces that was versatile to women.
I love that. So you said your shoe designs, which leads me to my next question. Okay. Your goal was to become a shoe designer, and you achieved that. Tell me how that came about.
Yes, that was so exciting. And once again, I was on Facebook and I was in this group, but I ended up meeting this young lady in the group, and she had designed her own shoes. So I reached out to her and I was like, hey, can you give me the information on how you went about it? And she was like, yeah, send me your email, give me your telephone number. And I mean, soon as we start talking, we just hit it off. And she gave me the steps on what to do. She told me how to look for manufacturers. So I reached out to maybe 5 different manufacturers and kind of did a sketch. And it was like the shoes that I love. I took a little piece of here, a little piece of that, and I combined it together and I sketched it. Like, I'm not a good sketch artist, but I did the best that I could do. And I ended up sending them a picture and I was like, hey, can you do this? And they'll say yes or no. And then they'll send me different materials, whether it's leather, suede, patterns, colors. I mean, it was just an experience. So once I gave them the okay, then they start building the shoe, and then I have to pay for the sample shoe. So I have to try it first. And if I need anything maybe taken off or added, then I'll let them know. And then they'll send me another sample shoe until it's like perfected. Then I could place my order and put my order in to order a book of shoes.
I love that. What did your first shoe look like?
The first shoe I did, well, the first shoe that I launched was the booty that's online. It's a strappy booty. It's black. It's snake skin, and the heel is 4 inches high. So that was the first heel that I launched, but that wasn't the first one that I sent to the manufacturer. The first one I sent, I actually sent 2 sketches and got 2 samples, and I wasn't satisfied with those. And so when I did the booty, I was like, oh, yes, I love this. I love it. I love it. And so I just launched that one first.
I love that. Success, success, success. I love it. So not only are you a shoe designer, you have this fabulous boutique, you also believe in giving back to the community. Yes. Talk to me about that.
That's another reason why I started my boutique, was to give back. And like I said, in the future, I want to move towards like mentorship of different women, young ladies who want to start their business. But I also had the opportunity to give a scholarship to a senior that graduated from high school. I think she attended Conway High, if I'm not mistaken, but she went to Winthrop. So she was awarded $1,000 from us. And we had 2 other sponsors. One is my husband from Dolly Boy Transporting. And then we also have one with Mr. William Riley. And he has a human resource company in Columbia, South Carolina. And they were 2 of my sponsors. And we was able to give a total of $1,500 to her for her scholarship, as well as previously before I stayed in Columbia. And Homeless No More is kind of like a shelter for women and their children. I had the opportunity of giving clothes and shoes to the women, because some women are trying to start over with getting a job, interviews, and different things like that. So I was able to donate the clothes and the shoes, as well as doing an event here in the community with Chobani Ramon and Ignite. With one is my brother and the other one is my nephew. And we got together and we just brought a whole bunch of sleeping bags, toiletries for the homeless here in Conway, and we gave them out at Collins Park.
Yeah, that's wonderful. So it has to feel good to be able to have success personally, and then to also be able to share your success with others. I think that's really important in life, don't you think?
Yes, I really do. I think so. That's one of the reasons why I wanted to do it. I never wanted to like receive, but I also wanted to give back in some type of way.
I love that. I love that. I think that's what makes our world a better place. And if more people thought that way, gosh, our world would be a better place to live in.
So I just want women to like come and experience the Heeled by MelRose experience. Like I said, we have versatile pieces that you may never thought about trying, that you would want to try. But it's more Southern hospitality. I can say that since I'm from South Carolina. It's Southern hospitality. Customer service is superb. I know it's online, but all the measurements, facts, whatever you need to know is online. If you need more information, you could also email me. But I just want you to come and have a great shopping experience.
I think that's awesome. I love how you describe it all. So is there a favorite piece that you have? We know that you love the booties as far as the shoes. Is there a favorite piece of clothing that you like? And is there a bestseller?
Well, the bestseller right now is our thigh split midi dress, and we have that in 6 different colors, and the material is so soft and it's stretchy. I also have a color block cardigan that you could wear up, down, and how this weather is now is so unpredictable. You could wear it when it's chilly, you could wear it when it's hot, just take it off. You have a, your little tank top or a white tee under it. So those are my 2 favorite pieces. But right now we are starting different flash sales.
Great.
Every Friday we are doing flash sales to get rid of the winter items that I have online right now.
And I have to ask this, is there a particular color that always sells best?
Black, of course.
I was going to say that because my husband fusses at me all the time. He says, all you would do is wear black. And I would be, and that's a problem because I love black in everything. So you just
see my shirt is black today.
You confirmed everything I always knew. Black is the best color ever.
Yes. When I order any pieces, I make sure I have black in it. If I don't get black, they don't have black available for me to get.
So what's in store for Heeled by MelRose?
If you join me on Thursday nights at 8:00, I will be doing a Get Style with me where I'll be going live, and I will be styling certain pieces from the boutique with different items from your closet that you can, like jeans or your tennis shoes, your sneakers, your heels. So I'll be doing that on Thursday night.
Well, listen, this has been a lot of fun. What is the best way for people to see your boutique? Best way to reach you?
Okay, so you can find me on all social media platforms, and that's Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, and it's Heeled by MelRose, and that's HeeledByMelRose, and it's the same for all platforms. Of course, find me online at www.heeledbymelrose.com. You could join our mailing list. You could join our text message list. It's so many ways to stay connected and so many ways to save. So don't forget about that.
That's right. Well, we like savings. We like a good sale, right?
Yes.
Well, I have thoroughly enjoyed speaking with you today, learning about your story, and I'm so glad that you didn't give up. You stayed the course, you got it done, and the future is even brighter than it is right now with what you've got going on and how you help others. So kudos to you, gal.
Thank you.
All right. Well, I've enjoyed it. Thank you again. And that will do it for this edition of Conversations with Nicole. Until I see you again, I hope you have a great day.